I was on. You said, "Oh, sis, what am I doing wrong? I need a one-on-one." I think it's taking a minute to trust, but I think I'm gonna have to step trust with you. Uh, because such and such is definitely a scam. I have no idea who that is, but I'm sorry that you got scammed. I don't know who that is, but I'm sorry you got scammed. If you want to book a one-on-one, slide in my DM so I can learn more about what you got going on and we can figure out if a one-on-one is the right thing for you. Because I don't want you to waste your money if it's not gonna help you. So what are we talking about? Oh, the AT&T outages. So Saturday, okay, I was in a meeting, y'all, and my internet dropped just like boom. Then shortly after the internet dropped, I could not call like the way people did not have abilities to call today. Same thing happened to me Saturday, but it didn't happen to everyone here because like my mom, my dad, other people that were here, their phones still work. But then whenever Anisha got on Facebook, there were several other people that were in the central Arkansas area that had the same thing happening to me. We could not get calls in, we could not get calls out, like nothing was working. It was actually like a little terrifying. Thank you, Gina. It was actually a little terrifying. It was very, very scary. Thank you, Gina Maxine, that is what was happening. So I was like, man, I was like, we gotta chill out. So then today, all of a sudden on the news, they're talking about these outages all over the nation. And then there's also something else that people didn't see on the news, but a lot of like abnormally more than usual, people got their actual accounts, like their bank accounts and stuff were hacked. And people were running up stuff like at McDonald's and Walmart and all this other kind of stuff. Anyway, I won't. Y'all know I'm a little bit on the conspiracy theory side because this is my thing. Because they be like, it's a conspiracy, but things keep turning out to be true. Okay. I'm just saying at the end of the day, honey, I don't think it was no outage. Okay. It was they said it was an outage, but it wasn't an outage. But whatever, okay, whatever. That's what it is. Anyway, y'all give me housekeeping, so we can run through that and we can get into this good content. If you're over here in TikTok lane, y'all please get me up. I need 20 more of y'all to share. Actually, 23 more of you guys to share. 23 more of you guys to share. That'll get us to our first 50 shares. Our like goal for this session is going to be, I feel like I deserve 200,000 likes because I'm about to break down to you guys how I was able to make $25,838.28 on TikTok without ads, without influencers. Okay. Because a lot of people talk about making money, but they don't tell you. Thank you, Let Your Shirt Talk, for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Allison. Anybody else in here that knows someone that's in business or starting a business, or someone that wants to make money with their TikTok platform, please go ahead and invite and share with them because I'm not going to be leaving this up on replay. Okay. Lunch and learn. Okay. If we're here, well, this is a late lunch. It's after lunch. Like I said, I got AT&T, honey, so I was down bad this morning. Hey, Dion, I was down bad early this afternoon. My phone didn't start ringing again until I think maybe like an hour ago. I started getting phone calls again. So anyway, long story long. If this is your first time here, this is how this is. First time here, okay. Rule number one: don't let it be your last time. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe wherever you're watching it. Rule number two, if I say something and you don't know what it means, you never heard the concept or a term before, or any of those things, ask. Okay. There's no dumb questions here in the kingdom. We're happy to answer whatever it is. Majority of businesses fail not because you don't have a good offer or you're not good at whatever it is that you're doing, is because you actually don't understand the business part of it, right? So there's no dumb questions over here. Hey, Queen Jules, you ask, baby, and we will do our best to answer. Okay. Rule number three, don't be a hater. If you know somebody that needs this information, if you know somebody that could use this, okay, help me help you. I do expect, I'm letting you know, this is mutually beneficial over here. So if I'm gonna get on here and teach y'all stuff for free that people charge thousands of dollars for, you better believe I expect you to tap that screen like you mean, because it doesn't cost a thing. And the likes do help us in the algorithm so more people know about us in the platform. And I definitely expect you to share this out to other people or to tag people that will find the information useful. Okay. That's what you said. We're about that big bag for real. Okay. That part. That part right there. Thank you, Clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Also I need everybody to give it up to the big God. That's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I'm really proud to say that I've helped almost 900 people create six-figure incomes. 176 of my clients have made $1 million in under a year. I have 4 clients that earn over $10 million a year, and I have another 3 clients that earn in between 7 million and $9,999,000. So I don't know everything, but I know a lot of things when it comes to money, marketing, and mindset, and specifically when it comes to monetizing on social media platforms. So y'all know over the past couple of weeks, hey Dan, I've been doing a little experiment, and I told you guys I was going to give you the results. So here they are. So for the past 2 weeks, I have sold $25,838.28. And I already know there's going to be somebody in here that's going to say it's cap. It's not. So I literally made it a point to make a video and put receipts in it. And I have it on TikTok. I'll post it on IG later as a reel, you guys, so y'all will see it too. But it has the screen gap. I took a picture. I logged into my Shopify account. I logged into the Samcart account. I changed the date so y'all can see the date parameter that the sales came through. You can see the conversion rate. You can see how many of them sold. You can see all of that stuff. Okay. So that way you will be able to see it for yourself before somebody tries to say it's cap. Now, I know some of you guys have low self-esteem, and because you can't figure out how to do things, you think other people don't know how to do things. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, but that's not the case over here. So if you really want to learn how to catch a bag, you're in the right place, honey. Buckle up, buttercup. Now, you guys that are in here, if I've helped you make money, drop the money bags, dollar signs, credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your sha-na-na. Okay. If you want to tell people how much I've helped you make, go ahead and share that information as well. And for everybody else, yes, come through with all the money bags popping up in the chats. Okay. What else I want to see is ready, 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 ready. Rachel, you said, girl, we know you legit. Rachel, you know I'm legit, but you got to remember, Rachel, some people are new to me, so they don't know yet. And you're like, I've spent a long time building up my reputation with y'all. But you remember when I first started, somebody would come in, and it's kind of like that on TikTok right now too, because I'm newer over here. Somebody will come in and they'll be like, no, it's cap, it's a lie, there's no way it's possible, blah 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 blah. When it is in fact very, very possible. So anyways, oh, sorry. Other piece of housekeeping I forgot to announce before we get into content where y'all are giving me the readies. A lot of you guys, you have gifts coming from me. We got another round of gifts that are going to be shipped out this weekend. Okay. So again, I appreciate y'all's patience. Y'all know life on me. We had the back-to-back deaths in the family. And I had some other stuff. Then I was over here, gallivanting with TikTok. And so I just had to get my I had to get my life in order. Okay. So I appreciate everybody for being so understanding. All right. Now, when are you going to get that blue check? Queen Jules, I think it's going to come soon, especially since I'm in contact with like actual people that work for TikTok now. So I think that's going to happen in the next few weeks, to be honest. I think they'll give me my actual account verification, and it can help cut down on all of these pop-up fake pages that are popping up on me right now on Instagram. There's somebody that's impostering to be me, and they've applied for verification, and I'm like, no, I'm like, they're not me, I'm me. So that's a whole situation. I don't know, but I don't have like a person that direct, like an actual Instagram representative that I can talk to. TikTok, they're actually people that I can reach out to, like live human beings. You said yes, they got you. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry, they got you. Yeah, anybody that are new, anybody that's new to me, you're new to the kingdom, please be understand I'm probably not going to DM you first. There's just way more of y'all than there are me. I do not sell Bitcoin. I don't sell crypto. I don't have a special investment for you. So if someone's reaching out pretending to be me, it's not me. Y'all have to pay attention to the handle name. It'll be like missing a letter, or there'll be an extra letter or underscore. They're counting on the fact that people aren't really attention or detail oriented. And that's how they get in some of y'all. What's your real IG? At King Ashlyn. I'm at King Ashlyn everywhere. But yes, y'all be careful. I have a lot of clone accounts. But apparently they're not violating anything. So, the TikTok and Instagram are very slow to take them down. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. So thank y'all for all of the ready. So let's talk about it. And again, if y'all know someone that needs to be in here, this is how I made $25,838.28 on TikTok in 2 weeks selling my own stuff. Okay. I have 7 things that I'm going to share with you guys today. And I know in here, y'all like to take notes, which you should be taking notes because a lot of times people would charge like a few $100s to come to a workshop and share this information. And I'm doing it for free 99. But y'all, please remember to tap the screen for me. Okay. Just remember to tap that screen like you mean in these streets. All right. All right. Hey Todd, what's going on, beauty? All right, number one. Everybody give me the one, Juanita, one Tanamera. Okay, give me the ones. All right. So, very first thing that I did. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay. Number one. All right. So, first thing is I set up something called graduated pricing. Okay. Everybody put pricing. Put pricing in the comment, put pricing in the chat. Okay. I use something called graduated pricing. What graduated pricing does is basically it's an incentive for any early adapter. So, a lot of times when y'all see graduated pricing, people are used to a decline, right? Something starts up really, really high and then something starts up really, really high and then it gradually goes down. I work the opposite. I start my things at lower prices and I move up. The reason I feel like this is a better move to make because the more people are purchasing things and I'm getting more testimonials and my clients are getting more results, it actually increases the value of whatever my product is at the time, whether it's a course, a class, a planner, a notebook, whatever it is. Okay. We're going to make sure that we got that thing and we got that thing happening the way it's supposed to be happening in these streets. Okay. So one, graduated pricing works because people love a deal. Who in here does not love a deal? If you don't love a deal, tell me you don't love a deal. People love a deal. Flat out. People love to get something that they feel like they're getting at a discounted rate. People love to be able to feel like I paid for something and I got way more value, right? I got way more value in it than what I spent on it. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get our battle partner in here. Okay. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so graduated pricing, we're going to give people some type of incentive that are actually willing to sign up for our whatever it is you're offering. Okay, I don't care if you're selling lashes, I don't care if you're selling a book, I don't care if you're selling services like waxing, I don't care if you have a course or a class. I really do not care. Okay, makes no difference to me at all. But literally, this is the reason that graduated pricing works and people love. Okay, which is number two, I use the timer. Okay, everybody put timer. Okay. People love to say, I don't want to be rushed. Hey, Noop. People love to say, I don't want to be rushed. I don't want anybody pressuring me. Lies, 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 and lies. Okay. When people feel like they have all day to be able to do something, all day to be able to get the deal, all day to be able to sign up, all day to join your community, they will continue to put it on the back burner. It's not going to be a priority for them. Okay. That's just the reality of the situation. That's just how people get down whenever it comes to it. Okay. So the cool thing about a timer is it keeps you from having to put a full court press on your client. So I like to use a timer called Deadline Funnel. Deadline Funnel works with everything except for Shopify. It used to work with Shopify and then they did some type of update or whatever. And for whatever reason, it doesn't work with Shopify anymore. So if you're selling through Shopify, you're going to have to go through and use one of the countdown blah blah, one of the countdown timer apps inside of Shopify. But what I love about Deadline Funnel is it's a floating timer. So y'all know whenever y'all click my products, you'll notice no matter where you are at the page, you'll see the timer there. That's called a floating timer. That's why I like it. As opposed to a stationary timer. Stationary timers, if it's on the middle of your page, once people scroll past the middle of the page, they're not going to see it anymore. Okay? Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You say congratulations. I'm gonna get my rose quartz late night glass water bottle. Thanks. I ordered a couple years ago. I got mine sitting down here too. Thank you for your order, Ellie. Thank you, thank you. But does that make sense? So because that timer is there and it's in somebody's face, they understand they got 15 minutes, they got an hour, they have 10 hours, they have until midnight to get whatever your offer is. Okay. Now on the back end, do not confuse this with like the evergreen funnel that we use. Okay. Those come through deadline timers, but evergreen funnels, they reset for every new IP address that comes in. So, like if you click the link and you only got 13 minutes to make the decision to buy, and if that client doesn't buy in 13 minutes, it's going to redirect them to what the higher price is. The deadline funnel that I use for this is called a fixed funnel. Okay. I'm sorry, it's called a fixed timer. The reason the timer is fixed because I picked the date and the time that I want it to end. And no matter where you are in the world, is going to end. No matter where the consumer comes from. Okay. In the world, it's still going to close out at the same time for everybody. A Libra's Touch said, yes, the timer is serious, baby. Okay. The timer does not play. The timer does not play. Hey, pretty. The timer does not play. Everybody in the kingdom, give it up for Janelle. She is a kingdom member. Y'all know we got a battle all weekend in these streets so we can keep our status up. And so y'all know what we gotta do. Okay, right now, y'all please make sure y'all follow Janelle. I want to see her getting all kinds of heart me's on top of her head. She is a big time kingdom member. She is amazing. She's smart as a whip, honey, and she's gonna help you with them phalanges, okay, with them nails, honey. Okay, so we can get those done. Now, everybody, keep tapping the screen like you mean. If you can contribute to my live go gift, please do. If you can't, I don't mind either. Okay, everybody, do what you can. You just follow. Thank you. I see the little heart me's popping up on top of her head too. Thank you guys so much. All right. So, sense of urgency was also created in the second thing I did. Thank you, Libra's Touch. Okay, this is what we did to create the sense of urgency. Y'all notice I had a study hall that was available over the next couple of weeks. Okay. My study hall, instead of me just having it so anybody can buy it, I limited the amount of spaces. Okay. I think I only put like 20 or 25 of them there or something like that. I did not add a lot of study halls. So a lot of people always ask me, why is my higher ticket stuff always selling out faster? My higher ticket stuff always sells out faster because it's not a full availability. You can't just say, I got the money to buy it and I can get it. If I say it's only 10 of them, or if I say it's only 100 of them, or if I say it's only 20 of them, that's it. That's all. So therefore, you will notice something with me is that the majority of my sales come in the beginning, like the larger amounts of revenue, which most people, it happens the opposite. Mine is not like that. Mine is up here at the top. Y'all tap the screen, chill out on the gifts. Okay, chill out on the gifts. Let's see if we can get a speed round. I know y'all like she winning. Chill out on the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about that right now. That's not how we play. All right. And for some of you guys that are just getting here, yes, I'm giving content while we're in a battle. All right. We got to do. Everybody give me the number three. Right now, I'm giving 7 things I did to make $25,838.28 on TikTok in 2 weeks. Okay. And let's see, hold on, $12,994.28 of it came through my Shopify. And let's see, the rest came through my Samcart. So, and nobody asked me this, But I'm going to tell y'all this. One of the reasons I sell through two different platforms, because some people are like, why do you have two different carts that you use? Because at the end of the day, people are comfortable with different things. That's the reality of the situation. So many people are accustomed. You said you got a glove that's expiring in 8 hours. Okay, Gina, we're gonna use that glove, girl. We're gonna have some glove love today. Cause we ain't gonna let that glove go to waste. Okay. Y'all tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen. So this is like a bonus. I said I was gonna get 7 things. We're gonna make it 8 things. I use two different cards because you want to make it easier for your customer to pay. That's the reality of the situation. So if a gaggle of y'all like were requesting Apple Pay for me, guess what? Apple Pay will be up there. Some people want to use their business credit cards and debit cards. Some people like to use the buy now, pay later or Affirm feature. Y'all, we got 3 times gifted points. Lord have mercy. Okay. Everybody likes different things out here in these streets. And so my goal is for my customers to be comfortable. Some of y'all are very comfortable with PayPal and utilizing that. Okay. So long story long, what I'm telling you is you have to make it, whatever your offer is, make it accessible for your clients and for your customers to get it. A lot of people in these streets or like they're having a hard crap. Hey, she Wow. Thank you. Thank you, she. Thank you, Libra Stash. I wasn't ready. She in the building, y'all. Thank you. Let your shirt talk come through, she. Thank you, love. Thank you, Swim, for the dancing bear. I love that dancing bear. It's so cute. Glorious Locks, thank you for the perfect match, my love. All right. Sorry. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, Swim, for the sugar bear. Oh my God. Hey, girl. I didn't even know she had entered the building. Okay, here we are. All right. So, anyway, y'all try and make it accessible for people. Okay. Some of y'all would start making sales if people could like buy now, pay later your stuff, if they could chop things down into payment plans or installments. Because I just put the numbers up that I could show inside of my Sam cart and my Shopify. We had several people that were already clients of ours, and they needed an actual invoice, for their business records. And so they purchased through an invoice. They didn't even come in through one of our systems. They just messaged us and said, hi, I would like to be a part of this. Can you send me an invoice for it? Okay. So either way, however it works, what I'm telling y'all is you need to make it easy for people to be able to buy your stuff. All right. Third thing, y'all give me the three threes. And while y'all are putting the threes in the chats, okay, I want to give a shout out to my MVP, she. Y'all please follow that queen. She is my number 1 bubble right now. Glorious Locks, please follow her. She is my number 2 bubble. Swim coming in a strong number 3. Y'all please follow beginner swimming lessons. Please follow our top 3 bubbles. A Libra's Touch, thank you so much. Stacy Tucker, thank you so much. Let Your Shirt Talk, thank you so much. Diaper Day Giveaway, thank you so much. Mallory, thank you so much. Sky Aim Productions, thank you so much. And my baby doll Den, thank you so much, you guys. Y'all please spam the chat with she, and throw a bunch of crowns behind our name. She is our number 1 bubble over at the top of the screen as well. Okay, period, boo. Out here in these streets. And if you guys are getting here, I am just going over how I made $25,838.28 on TikTok over the past 2 weeks selling my own stuff. And what's very important about this, I did not use influencer ads. I didn't use any promo. And I did not use the TikTok shop because there's this weird vicious rumor going around, and people think for some reason that you can only sell if you're doing those things, and you absolutely positively can make sales without doing those things. Okay, so this is probably the most important thing, and I tell y'all about this all the time. I make sure that my content correlates with whatever the offer is that I have for that week or in the upcoming weeks. And I'm not saying that you can't have other content. You absolutely can have other content and outside content out here on the platform. But I've talked to you guys about the 4 different types of content that actually leads to monetization. And so outside of your community building, you have to be focused on your niche content, right? And I've told you guys this before, your niche content probably isn't going to be the most popular, meaning it's not going to get the most likes, it's not going to get the views, right? So y'all look at my chat man number right now. The chat man says we have 113 people in here in TikTok. Right? Now, y'all know this weekend when we were talking about Risa Tisa, because she was a hot topic, the little chat man was in between 400 and 500 every time I went live because people wanted to talk about Risa Tisa. Y'all, if you're not sending gifts, please make sure you're tapping the screen because that counts as points as well. Thank you so much, Glorious Locks. Thank you, Mika Duncan. But does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Why? Because what brings me awareness is always going to have more eyeballs and more traffic on it than whenever we're getting into the niche specific content. So for instance, if you don't care about making money on TikTok and you don't have anything that you want to offer, like a podcast, or maybe you have like a salon or a store or a shop, or you sell some type of physical products, well, you're not going to find today's topic very interesting. It's no use to you, right? Because you don't have a book that you're selling. You don't, you're not a waxer. You don't, you're not online like as a headhunter or looking for clients. You don't have a custom clothing line. You don't sell jewelry or hair care products, whatever it is. You don't have anything specifically of your own to offer. And so because of that, you wouldn't find this content very exciting. And I'm telling you guys this because I need y'all to not get discouraged. Some of you guys, thank you, official Misha Styles. Some of you guys are not posting. We need 2 people to send a gift. Thank you, Risa. And 1 more send a gift so we don't miss the speed round. It's got to be a different person outside of Risa. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Thank you, baby doll. Thank you, Joy Luck. Please understand this because a lot of y'all are getting discouraged. You're like, I'm not gonna post because whenever I post to my FYP, it doesn't get that many views. Y'all are like, whenever I put in my stories, it's not that many views. Whenever I'm going live, I'm not getting the amount of views I want. You're not focused on the quantity, you're focused on the quality, okay? Prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Swim. Thank you, Libra's Touch. A lot of people do not understand this concept. And so what y'all do is y'all get sucked into vanity metrics. Thank you, Gina. And y'all start trying to appease your spectators over your supporters. Okay. There's always a lot of people that want to see the train wreck. There's always a lot of people that want to see the commotion. Okay. There's always a lot of people that want to see what, what the hype is this week or next week. There's always a crap load of people that just want to see that. That does not translate into people that will actually purchase your stuff. Is everybody picking up what I'm putting down? And this is as many times as I say this, people have a really challenging time understanding this concept. Okay. Thank you, Kay Lombardi. And people really struggle with understanding this particular concept. Okay. Thank you, Libra's Touch. They really have a hard time with this. They're like, but I got this many double taps and this many comments in this. But did you get any sales? Did you get any people sliding into your DM saying, how can I work with you? Or what can I buy from you? Or what did you do? Did you get any type of conversation or communication that was coming from that? Ooh, thank you, Libra's Touch. Did you get any of that? Because if you did not, guess what? Baby, okay, you're popular, but are you calling up your mortgage company and paying your mortgage with your likes? Huh? You go to the gas station and you put gas in your car with your likes? I'm away. Number 1, Gina. Oh, Gina, you got another glove. Libra's Touch, number 2. Beginner swimming lessons is number 3. Y'all, please follow our top 3 bubbles and everybody spam the chat with Gina Maxine. Official Misha Styles, thank you so much, dear. Glorious Locks, thank you so much. Kay Lombardi, thank you so much. Mallory Humes Warren, thank you so much. Sabrina Peterson, thank you so much. Let Your Shirt Talk, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Risa, please, thank you so much. Those are our top 10. All right. You said certainly not. Right. So your content You have to put out some type of content that correlates with whatever your offer is. So this is what, when we talk about stacking a page, everybody put stack in the chat. Stack, 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 stack. Y'all keep tapping that screen. We should be at like 65,000 likes right now. We're only at 40K. Y'all tap that screen for me, okay? And let me see stack. Let me see stack. Stack, 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 stack. Stack, 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 stack. Okay? We need to stack. People talk about stacking your page. Stacking your page is whenever you have a specific offer, and right before you get ready to release that offer, shout out everybody in the boot camp. We're going to be talking about this, and you guys are going to be doing it actually, okay? So right before this offer gets ready to go out, you're going to make sure that you strategically put content on the page that tells people who you are and why you're qualified to talk about this or present on it or have, a thought about it or whatever it is, okay? And showcases you as a resource. And then you're going to give some type of information, whether it's a topic people want to talk about related to whatever your offer is, whether you are giving a tutorial, whether you're doing a case study, whether you're showing the behind the scenes, it doesn't matter, okay? You're going to give something that's going to be able to help them improve their life. Okay. And so you're going to work on your FYP of dropping something on there. Ooh, thank you, Vogue Room. You're going to work on using your FYP to drop information there that your audience wants to see. And so, right? So, for instance, I know for a fact, y'all love when I give y'all like practical manifestation tips. Y'all love that. Y'all love for a fact, right? But that doesn't have anything to do with making money on TikTok, right? So will I put something out, manifestation, on the page? Yes, but I'm also going to put up something that talks about the monetization, that shows where my audience came from, that gives you guys the difference between when I post in portrait compared to landscape, that shows you guys how, if I look up my analytics and what time I need to be active on the app compared to what time I don't need to be active on the app, the differences that I'm getting. Thank you, Vogue Room. Thank you, Beginner Swimming Lessons, because those things are going to lead to conversions, because anyone that's interested in monetizing this platform or getting more views, they see the value in that content. At that time, unless I'm about to roll out one of my manifestation courses or a the manifestation challenge, if I'm not doing that, then that content does not make money for me. Okay. When I post up content of a day in the life or me cleaning the house or something like that, even though people may like those daily blogs and the lifestyle posts, it's not going to help me convert because it's not directly correlated to whatever my offer is. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So this is why I'm telling y'all, when you're working, when you're thinking about whatever the offer is, you have to make sure you put content that correlates with the offer in on your FYP, in your stories, and you're gonna have to talk about it in your lives. It's not gonna be your most popular thing. It's not gonna have the highest amount of views in it. People are not gonna be running over, okay, to talk about this because it's not exciting for them. That's why it's called a niche. There's a specific amount of people that care about what this thing is. Does that make sense? Now, there are some niches that are bigger than others. If I was in here talking about, I don't know, how I put transplant hairs on my eyebrows or something. I didn't, but if that's what I was doing, I guarantee I'd have a gaggle of people here because a lot of women that care about their eyebrows. You see what I'm saying? So if I was in here if I was a relationship expert, okay, and I was in here talking about the trending topics going on right now, baby, and these different people coming up telling, thank you, Kaylin Barty. Thank you, Libra Touch. These different people coming up telling their stories and how they ended up in these bad relationships and who they ended up in with and all this other kind of stuff. Page will be jumping. But would I make money? No, I wouldn't make money like that because that does not correlate with the offer. And so y'all got to be very careful to not accidentally slide into the popularity trap. Thank you, Beginner Swim. And that's what I see a lot of people doing that on this app. Okay. They accidentally get caught up in vanity metrics. And now you're doing everything to be popular. And you're like, I get a lot of views. I get a lot of engagement. People are always liking my stuff. Why am I not making money? Thank you so much, right? Any of y'all ever ask yourself that? You're like, I'm getting engagement, I'm getting taps, I'm getting views, but I'm not getting this money the way I should be. It's because you are missing this important link where you go over and you strategically, okay, you strategically lay out content. Thank you, Libra's Touch. Everybody, please spam Libra's Touch. That's our MVP. She's also our number one bubble up at the top, and she's number one for this round. Thank you, Beginner Swimming Lesson. Thank you, Glorious Locks. Thank you, Gina Maxine. Thank you, Vogue Room. Thank you, Kay Lombardi. Thank you, Mallory. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Sky Aim. Thank you, Felicia. But does that make sense? Does that make sense? Y'all, please make sure y'all follow the top 3 bubbles. All right. Number 4. Y'all, we're only at 47,000 likes. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Time out. We're finna take a little reset break. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Ashley Ann, and I teach people how to get paid to do things that they like to do. Right now, I'm going through 7 steps that I took to make $25,838.28 on TikTok over the last 2 weeks. Okay. If you need to see the receipts, I did post a video right before I started this live stream, so you can go and check them out for yourself. Okay. Now, I understand I understand I got to prove myself to nobody, honey, but I also understand it's a lot of people that just get on this platform and lie. They just be saying they be doing stuff that they don't be doing, and they don't be dropping no receipts, and don't nobody know till people turn around and get scammed. Okay. So that's why I don't mind dropping receipts from time to time. Okay. So that's number 1. The second thing, okay, there's a very, very important about right now. The content I'm giving it to you for free 99. I'm not charging you at all. Okay. So the least you can do is share this out to someone. We've been stuck at 55 shares, and I've been through 3 steps. So I need like 20 people to share right now. I need 20 people to share right now. Okay? Okay? I need 20 people to share right now. If you're in Instagram land, ain't nobody in the gram sent a badge. I'm like, dang. Ain't nobody, y'all halfway liking in the badge. I ain't got no gripes over here with y'all in Facebook land and YouTube. Y'all always do me right. Y'all always do me right. Facebook, YouTube. The only thing I ask you guys to do is share with somebody if you know that they are in business or starting a business and they need to be in here and getting this information. Okay? You just share. Mo Savings, thank you so much for just sharing. I appreciate that so much. Kay, thank you for the team bracelet. I appreciate that so much. Everybody that is tapping, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all tremendously, okay? Y'all continue to tap that goddamn screen like you mean out here in these streets. Thank you for everyone that's sharing. See how fast we got up in those shares? Thank you, Dan. Thank you, love. All right. So, number 4, receipts. The same way I just told y'all, baby, TikTok always be showing me love. Thank you, Glory's Locks. The same way I just told y'all that I'm like, hey, I put a post up. It has the receipts to prove what I have to say. People on TikTok love receipts. Okay. Thank you for the badge body by one. People on TikTok, when I say they love receipts, they love receipts. They cannot get enough of them. Okay. They can't get enough receipts. They maybe want to see it. They want to investigate it. They want to blow it up. They want to validate it. They want to call and check on it. They want to rub your receipt. They want to wear your receipt. Thank you, Beginner Swimming Lessons. They out here and trying to do everything that they can to validate this is what this is. And you need to use people's nosy nature to your favor. Okay. Now I know some of y'all like Ashley Ann. I just started. I don't have any receipts. I don't really have any customers. Thank you, Let Your Shirt Talk. Thank you, Glorious Locks. Thank you, Libra's Touch. Okay. Some of y'all are like, I just got started, Ashley Ann. I don't have any receipts. Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, you do. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get your receipts. Y'all say how. Put how in the chat. Everybody ask me how, girl. How do I get a receipt if I don't have any? It's very simple. Okay. It's very, very simple. All right. Very simple. Hey at it. What's going on? Say, tell me how. Okay. Number 1, you use your own back office. Okay. So I'm saying, like, use you, like, use yourself. If you say that, okay, we're going to use Janelle as an example. She on mute right now because she's working, right? So if Janelle is going to see a client, she can use herself as an example. So she may make a little vlog, a little mini vlog, and it may say day in the life as a independent nail artist, or a day in the life as a 30 something nail artist. Okay. Or she may do how I made, $1,000 today, or come with me as I see 7 clients today, something like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's content, because maybe maybe Janelle is going to host a class or something on how an independent nail artist can build up their clientele. Okay. Or maybe Janelle has her own lines of polishes and dips or something like that. Whatever. If she has something to offer that's related to what she's doing, she literally can take you on that particular journey. Thank you, Libra's Touch. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? So you can use your own self as a receipt. You can show your own progress on a project. You can show your own back office. You can take people in a day of a life. At the end of the day, people like to work with people that are working. And so what people are just looking to do is validate that you're some type of reasonable or logical resource. That's it. That's all. Okay. Now, something else you can do, if you have friends or family, coworkers, colleagues, church members, I don't care, if you got somebody around and you can get them to wear your stuff, eat your stuff, use your stuff, utilize your services, and talk about it, how they had a positive experience with it, guess what? You got receipts. So a lot of y'all are like, well, I've never done it professionally, but if you've done it for a friend, if you've done it for a family member, if you've done it for a neighbor, you have still done it. Baby doll, you still done it. And so you absolutely positively should be utilizing those experiences. Okay. Thank everybody. Spam the chat with beginner swimming lessons. Beginner swimming lessons. She is our number one bubble right now. Thank you, A Libra's Touch. Thank you, Glorious Like Snob. I'm an SNHB. Those are our top 3 bubbles. Y'all, please make sure that y'all follow Beginner Swimming Lessons, A Libra's Touch, and Glorious Likes SNHB. Good. Yada Zay pulling up on the board. Gina Maxine, Let Your Shirt Talk. Kay Lombardi, Den, Geneva's Closet, Mika Finance. Hey. Thank you for everyone that is tapping and everyone that is gifting. Side note, I know that Gina Maxine has a glove that expires in a few hours. So Gina, I want you to use your glove. Once we get through the speed round, girl, use your glove, honey. Throw it up there. We're going to gift through the glove. Just because we don't want to waste it. Is there anybody else in here that has something that expires? Because we gonna use it. I'm going to try and come back on and battle tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I know for a fact we'll be battling on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, y'all. We battling this weekend. We thugging in the streets, okay? All right. So number 4, you are going to take your receipts and you are going to use them in your FYP and in your story content. You're going to use your testimonials. You're going to use your back office. You're going to use your own case studies. You're going to use your own dashboard. So again, it helps people understand the process, that you are really good at what it is that you actually do. Stud Tackler, that's the thing. I don't know what time tonight, because I got thrown off this morning with the AT&T outage. So I'm kind of sort of playing catch up with stuff. So maybe, I don't know, maybe around 8 or something, 8:39. It depends. It depends on if I can get my life together. It depends if I can get my life together in enough time. I don't know, because none of us had phone service this morning. We didn't have phone service this afternoon either. Like mine just came back probably like an hour before I got on the live. So I don't know. I'm gonna do the best that I can. That's all. That's all I can tell you. You said we had we had network issues here too. It's the second set though. We had it wasn't everybody Saturday, but Saturday I was in a meeting. My internet just dropped. All of a sudden I couldn't call out with my phone. It wasn't everybody though, because my mama and my daddy's lines and stuff, they still work. But my line was out and my internet was down for definitely at least an hour. And I cannot call in or call out anybody for at least 30, 45 minutes. And I told them, I said, y'all, said something is not something is off about this. Something is not right. I was like, I feel like I've been hacked or something like that. And then I guess because it wasn't national, like it was more like smaller towns or smaller pockets, they didn't really have to announce it the way they had to come out and make an announcement today, because it was way more people and the outage was way longer. But I'm just telling you, I don't feel like it was an outage. I don't feel like it was an outage. But anyway, I mean, we didn't have no service, so it's an outage by definition. I don't think it was an outage. Okay. I hope all of y'all got your plans together with your family. Okay. Thank you, Beginner Swim. It's fabulous. Thank you. All right. Number five, five, five. If you guys are just getting here, we're talking about what I did to make $25,838.28 on TikTok over the past 2 weeks and how I did this without running ads, how I did it without using influencer ads or going through the TikTok shop. Okay. Hey, Juan. All right. So, number five, I use trending topics for awareness. Thank you so much. Y'all gift through the glove. Tap the glove and send your gift. Thank you for popping that glove up there. Okay. Now, when y'all like what? Y'all be like, but Ashley, you just said that trending topics do not get me sales. They don't get you sales, but they get you awareness. This is why I said you got to use a combination of these things. Hey, Queen Niche 11, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, come through, Money Gun. Thank you. Thank you. And finesse your mess. Hey, baby doll. Thank you. Beginner swim. Mwah. Thank you. Thank Queenish. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. But does this make sense, y'all? When you're out here in the streets, you are using the hot topics and the trending topics. I already told y'all the other day, you get on TikTok and see what's trending, and you get on Twitter and you see what's trending. Because normally people are talking about it on Twitter, baby, they want to talk about it on TikTok too. Okay. Go and see what the trending topics are, and you can come up with, you can do summaries, you can do hot takes, you can just host spaces where people can drop their comments and their thoughts, and especially if it's something that relates to your business. So later on today, y'all will see me post a piece of content, and I'll be talking about Beyonce launching the Sacred Hair Care line. That makes sense for my business. Okay. That's trending. It's a celebrity thing. And it makes sense for what I do. Why? Because I teach money, marketing, and mindset. So it makes sense for me to talk about that. Does that, y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And if it's something where it doesn't really make sense for me to talk about, then I may do that in my live stream or in my story. So it doesn't hold continued space on my page, but it got me the eyeballs and the views. Okay, does that make sense? So like if I was up here, like somebody said, Lord, I'm gonna call him Mr. McCoy. I don't want to call the man Legion, the nickname that she gave him. Okay, I don't want to call the man that name. I'm gonna call him Mr. McCoy. Somebody said he's about to do a round of interviews out here on these TikTok streets. Okay. Now I know for a fact the kingdom is very interested in this story. Okay. I have already made my assessment of it, but I know a lot of people, they just cannot get enough of the twists and the turns and all of the stepchildren and baby mamas and first wives and cousins and people he went to high school with, and all these people popping up and having whatever to say. Maybe y'all is going crazy. Y'all running from page to page. Everybody spam the chat with beginner swimming lesson. That's our number one MVP, our number one bottle, our number one bubble today. Close second, Queen Niche 11, number two bubble. Y'all please make sure you're following beginner swimming lessons. Queen Niche 11, Glorious Locks, Miss Fab Financial. Hey, Honey Pie. Vanessa Your Mess. Hey, Boo. Let Your Shirt Talk. Hey, hey, hey. Diaper Day giveaway. Thank you. Thank you. Mika Finance. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, what's going on? The Ed Marion and Geneva's Closet. You guys, thank you so much. Those are our top 10 contributors. Y'all, please make sure you're following those top 3 bubbles that are right there. Okay. But long story, you said you can't trust what he said. At the end of the day, it don't matter if you can trust what he say or not. I'm just using this as an example. If I did a listening party, right? If he was going to be interviewed, and I'm like, okay, y'all, we're going to have a watch party. And I went live and I streamed it through like OBS or something on my page. And we were all listening in together and having commentary. I guarantee there would be hundreds. I may even cross 1,000 people on my chat, man. You understand? Now, why would I do? Now, I'm not going to make the overall content to stay on the page because for me, okay, that's not content that I want to be long-term on my FYP, right? Unless I'm talking about the marketing aspect of it, right? So, for instance, if I'm talking about why people bought into the story, why people are so connected to Risa, her relatability factor, stuff like that, that's content that would need to stay on my page. Okay. You said I used Ashley's advice on a trending topic, made 4 videos, and got a ton of engagement and followers. Exactly. You use the trending topics to bring awareness, and you use the trending topics for followers. You use your niche content to be able to convert people. Thank you, Kay Lombardi. Does that make sense? I hope everybody is understanding. So you got to have a mix of the two. And unless you're in a hot niche, like if you're, like I said, if you're like a relationship guru or expert or something like that, well, then you probably are. Your niche and trending topics are going to go back and forth. They're going to be interconnected, just because people are really interested in that type of stuff. Thank you, Swim. If you're a pop culture or like a gossip news person, you're always going to be trending topic and related niche content. They're always going to kind of be like side to side. But like for people that have kind of off things, it's not necessarily going to work out that way for them. Okay, number six. Thank you, Mrs. Financial. Mwah. Thank you, Glorious Locks. All right, number six. Let me see the sixes in the chat. If you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley Ann, and I'm telling you guys how I made $25,838 and 28 cents. I love that dancing bear on TikTok over the past 2 weeks. All right. If you need help, okay. If you're into these sorts of types of things, if you are a small business owner or an aspiring influencer or a content creator and you want to monetize the platform and you see a little red box above me that says follow, click it. If you're watching me on YouTube, subscribe. If you see me on Facebook or Instagram, give me a follow. Okay. Thank you everyone for the sixes. So one thing I noticed, I started noticing this like some months ago. TikTok wants to keep us all on the platform as long as possible. And I don't know if this is true for everybody else, but I noticed this for myself and I noticed this for quite a few of my clients. When you say click the link in the bio, and you tell people to go click on something, well, TikTok doesn't make any money on that. If you're running an ad, they're making money on you running the ad. But if you're just creating content and you're like, oh, go click the link in the bio and go over and do this, you're not typically pushed as much. So what I switched to is I started telling people to DM me specific keywords. Thank you, Vogue. So if I said, a lot of y'all saw my post and a lot of y'all did this, I said, DM me TT Bootcamp. And what would y'all do? DM me TT Bootcamp. If y'all wanted the link, if y'all had questions, if y'all wanted the link, if y'all had questions, if you wanted to know if the bootcamp was going to be the right fit for you, a lot of y'all use TT Bootcamp because you were interested. Okay. Some of y'all didn't have any questions. You just wanted the link. And then through the messages, I would just send the link to you, or I would say, or you can just click the link in my bio and go right on over there. So that did help my niche content circulate way more as compared. And y'all know I test everything. So I did test where I was telling people to click the link in the bio in that content. And whenever I would tell people to DM me, and there was a huge difference in the amount of views that I was able to ascertain. Okay. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but like I said, I noticed that for myself and I noticed that for my clients. So that's why I switched over to saying, hey, DM me this specific word or drop a specific word in the comments. Okay. Period. And she is Alexia T. and she is, okay. But does that make sense for everybody? And some of y'all may not want to do it because y'all are going to be Room LLC. Thank you so much. A lot of y'all may say you don't want to do it because you don't want to take the time to send back DMs. But I'll be honest, if your bank account is dry right now, if you're not picking up the commas you need to be picking up, if you're not getting the leads and that you're looking for on a regular basis, you may need to try something new. Okay. You may need to get a little bit unlazy and you may need to be willing to, you can type out a message, y'all, and that has the general information and send it back to people. But I feel like it's well worth it. Everybody, please spam the chat with beginner swimming lessons. She is our number one. Close second, Vogue Room LLC. Miss Fab Financial coming in number 3. Y'all, please follow the top 3 bubbles: beginner swimming lesson, Vogue Room LLC, Mrs. Fab Financial. Thank you, Glorious Locks, SNHB. constantly in the top 5. Thank you, Kay Lombardi. You've been constantly in the top 5 today as well. Thank you, Let Your Shirt Talk. Hey, Sabrina. Thank you so much. Is it Delahousey or Delahousey? Girl, how I pronounce your name? Tell me. Or Delahousey. It could be I because EYE at the end too. Allison Clemens, thank you so much. Sarah C, Evolving Earning, thank you so much. Lavish Glows, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that is tapping. Thank you, everyone that is gifting. Thank you, everyone that is sharing. We've been stuck at 78 shares for a while. If we could get another 12 people to share, that would be fantastic. Also, on top of the shares, we need to be tapping that screen. We should be at 100,000 likes by now. Okay, we almost to the end. We almost to number 7. We really should bet about 125,000 likes by now. But if we can go hit the next mark of 100,000, I will be really, really happy. Tapping the screen is absolutely free. I know y'all be like, but Ashley Ann, we be taking notes in your broadcast. I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? If y'all don't be tapping that screen, if y'all not helping the kingdom grow, baby, I'm gonna stop coming giving free contact. Period. Pooh. I don't feel like it's a lot for me to ask people to tap the screen. Everybody else has their cash app up. They be like, send me money, baby. I'm just asking y'all to work them little phalanges for a few minutes, okay? That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Work your phalanges for a few minutes. Tell somebody. I'll just be like, just tell 1 or 2 people about your girl. That's all I'm asking you for, honey. That's not a significant time investment, and it's definitely not a financial investment, okay? Now, everybody in here that's gifting, I appreciate you guys so much, okay? Zoe, thank you. Zoe's Vintage, thank you so much for the roses, my love. Miss Fair Financial, I'm just saying, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. I see creators get on this app and they be like, if you don't send me this much to my cash app right now, I will end this stream. I'll end this broadcast right now. I'll be like, whoa, buddy. I'll be like, pump your brakes, calm down, calm down. So I feel like me asking for a few likes and a couple shares, you know what I'm saying? And I am asking for a lot of taps. Okay, I am, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Don't be stingy with your finger work. That's all I'm saying. Now y'all tell me I'm lying. That there are people that'll sit in the camera and they'll be like, until we get this much in my cash app, I'm not saying nothing today. And they won't say nothing. And I'll be like, oh my God. I'll be like, oh my God. Thank you, Bo. I just be like, oh my God. I'll be like, why? You say exactly. You seen them. So all I'm asking is for a couple of taps, y'all. Thank you for getting a swimming lesson. Thank you so much. Thank you, Volcrum LLC. All right, number 7. If you guys are just getting here, I'm going through how I made $25,838.28 on TikTok over the past 2 weeks without using influencer ads, without using paid promotions, without selling through the TikTok shop. Okay. With that, as far as having a seller account. Okay. So you actually can positively 100% make money, through this app without having to go through those mechanisms. You can do it organically. Hey, Slim, what's going on? All right. So number 7. Okay. Everybody say reinforcement. Reinforcement. I rarely talk about number 7 on the free lives, but it's a really important way to catch up, to pick up we call it like low hanging fruit. Okay. Low hanging fruit are people that are interested, but for whatever reason, they haven't pulled the trigger. It could be just because they're forgetting. It could be because like life is life and getting in their way or something. It could be because maybe they have like a few extra questions. And if you reinforce, you will get those sales. And there's more than one way to reinforce. So y'all let me thank everybody that helped me meet the live goal today. And then we'll talk about the ways that you can reinforce. Everything swim. Thank you so much. A Libra's Touch. Thank you so much. Glorious Locks. SNHB. Thank you so much. Queen Nisha 11. Thank you. The Vogue Room. Thank you. Lovely LN 1029. Thank you. KBM. Okay. Wait, K Lombardi. Where am I picking up this extra M from? I was like KMM Lombardi. No, that's K Lombardi. Child, I need to change my contacts. Stacy Tucker, thank you so much. Inspiring Decisions, thank you so much. Official Misha Styles. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys greatly, child. Baby, I turned around and gave this woman a whole new name. Okay, I had to add an extra M in there. Okay, we gonna put this little bear up here because y'all fooling with the bear. Y'all like the dancing bear. I like the dancing bear too. The dancing bear is cute. We got to get like a little dancing bear dance or something because y'all are not gonna let up off this bear. I see. But I don't mind. The bear is cute. The bear is cute. I'm not gonna lie. I see y'all are very fond of this dancing bear though. So we gotta have something for the bear. The bear does make you happy though. For sure, for sure. Okay. All right, y'all. Ways to reinforce. All right. Now, you don't have to do this, but if you're not doing reinforcement, you are going to be leaving thousands of dollars. And in some of y'all's cases, because the platform is so big, y'all are going to be leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. Y'all, please make sure y'all follow our top 3 bubbles: beginner swimming lessons, Vogue Room, Ashley Dean. Please follow the top 3 bubbles in the chat. Also, I want to give a special thank you to Zoe's Vintage 12, Sheree, Allison Clemens, Mika Finance, Slim Guy, Rosalind, Geneva's Closet. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Everybody in here that's tapping the screen, y'all, we're still at only 77,000. So y'all just gonna make me. So look, what we just gotta do. Okay, we just gotta sit here. I gotta sit here and look at y'all. Y'all got to look at me till we get to 100,000 likes. Our light goal was only 150,000 a day. Y'all know we have big light goals. Sometimes we be like 500,000, 750. I was like, boom. And we'd had plenty of time because I know what time I got on here and I know what time it is. So now now y'all just gonna make me just sit here until I can talk about to wait to tell y'all about how to reinforce your offers and pick up these extra thousands of dollars that y'all just leaving on the table. Okay, baby. Look, okay. Shout out to everybody that shared though. Those shares are up. Those shares are up. You said you didn't even know I was on. I'm here, girl. I'm here, Riri. Okay, I'm here. Now, look, if y'all want, maybe y'all need to share to an extra 10, 12 people so they can come in here and help y'all tap. I don't know. I don't know, child. And this is why people, I feel, you know what some of my clients told me, y'all, and I'm starting to believe them. They were like, Ashley, you're too available. They were like, these other people will spend all this money, will send money to their Cash App because they don't make themselves as available to us as you do. And I have mixed emotions. Like I make myself available because I know it's a lot of people that they need the tips, they need the information, they need the strategy, and they may not have thousands of dollars to put into a program or a course or to get coached and to get trained. So I'm just like, dang, I'm like, I get on here, I'm not setting a Cash App and stuff like that on a regular basis. I'm not out here being like, you better send me gifts or I'm not getting none. I'm just like, tap the goddamn screen. You said you need the information, Queen Hobson. I'm trying to give it to you. I'd be like, y'all give me a follow, a like, or a subscribe. Okay, that's all I'm asking for. That's it. But y'all, I feel like I might need to change my ways. Am I gonna have to become one of those people and I just get on here and only give business content like once a month or something for free? And other than that, everything's behind a paywall. Like I'm just saying, if you down for the crown and you really trying to help the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Help us out. Help us out. Thank you for the heart puffs, Marie. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Allison. That's all I'm saying. Tapping is free. A follow is free. A subscribe, a like, you know what I'm saying? That's free 99. That's free 99. Y'all can I'm not gonna give number 7 until we hit 100K likes. Call me Mrs. Petty right now. Okay. That's what's going on. Okay. Team Petty. Petty Squad. Gang gang. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. I just asked for a little phalange work. It's good for your dexterity anyway. Okay. Good for your circulation. Okay. Work them things out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all may Major Versace said I need this information. It's a shame I gotta do this. Ashley Dean, thank you for the confetti cup. It's a shame. It's a shame. I gotta be like, baby, we on pause until we hit these likes, y'all. We still got 7,300 more to go. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I give y'all a recap though. You said you've been tapping since you've been on. I believe you, baby. I believe you. Okay. So if you guys are just getting here, I'm talking about how I make $25,838.28 on TikTok over the past 2 weeks selling my own stuff. Okay. Not through TikTok Shop, not with promos, not through influencers. Okay. So, number one, we talked about graduated pricing because it gives people an incentive if they are early adapters and people like a deal. Number two, how I use timers for sense of urgency. I like to use Deadline Funnel. They have the best floating timer. They work with everybody except for Shopify. So if you're on Shopify, you are going to have to go into the App Store and get a countdown timer there. And they have some free countdown timers. Thank you, Vogue Room, inside of Shopify. Number three, created content to correlate with your offer. And I talked about if you want it to stay on your page and be stationary, where you put it as opposed to your popular content. You're probably going to do that through your lives and through your stories. Okay. Number four, brought in receipts. Okay. Hey, thank you. Brought in the receipts because people love receipts out here. And we use those to validate us as a resource. We almost there, y'all. 700 more. Then we talked about trending topics for awareness and how you use them to get more eyeballs on you and to get up your followers and your engagement. And you're going to use that in conjunction with your niche content. The niche is what actually helps you sell. And number six, instead of telling people to click the link in the bio, I started asking people to DM me specific keywords, and then I could respond to them via the DM. And I've noticed specifically that I got more reach, I got more likes, I got more views when I was asking for that. And I was ready to give number 7, which we were talking about reinforcement. Thank you, Vogue Room LLC. But everybody was being real stingy with the taps. So I was like, well, I'm just going to have to hold it to myself until we get to 100K taps. But we just did. Ashley Dean, Vogue Room LLC. Thank you, guys. Y'all please spam the chat with Vogue Room LLC. That is our MVP, Vogue Room LLC, our number 1 bubble, okay? Ashley Dean coming in with a number 2. Swim coming in with a strong number 3. Please follow our top 3 bubbles, Vogue Room LLC, Ashley Dean, and Beginner Swimming Lessons. Riri on the board. Hey, Bright Star Marie, Allison Clemens, Pen to Profit, Penthouse Mindset, Sarah C, Evolving Earning, and Sheree. Thank you so much for our top 10 contributors. Please make sure you are following those top 3 bubbles. Let's go. We also finally hit 100K likes. Y'all remember the like goal is 150K, so keep tapping if you can. And if you see a red box above my head, a red button that says follow, tap that thing. All right. So let's talk about the reinforcement, because as I was saying, a lot of y'all are leaving thousands of dollars. Some of y'all are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table by simply not reinforcing. Okay. So in any of the carts, you can see basically who added stuff to their cart and they didn't complete the checkout. This is called abandoned cart. A lot of y'all are ignoring your abandoned carts because there's normally, like, I know for Shopify, when you sign up, there's just like a little button that you can push so they can automatically resend the abandoned cart emails. So the problem is a lot of those emails go to people's promo folder and they go to their junk. So your clients are never, ever seeing them. Okay. So what we realize is that if we would take, at the end of the day, take a collection or a report of the abandoned cart emails and actually send out an email, or if you're using Shopify, you get text messages, you can text the clients too, but basically being like, hey, I noticed that you forgot to complete this checkout. And if you want to offer an incentive, whether it's like a free product, some type of upgrade or a discount, so those people can go ahead and check out. What some people will do is they'll just send the initial reminder and they'll get some low hanging fruit sales. And then some people will go in with the incentive. You said, oh no, yeah. Like a lot of people, if y'all go and look, y'all will be like, oh my God. Because this is the thing. If somebody got there and they put it in their cart, they were definitely interested. And this is the thing where you got to remember, we're marketing on TikTok. So anything could have distracted them. They could have gotten a phone call. They could have had to go back to work. That something else may have flashed across as far as like a notification. They may have just remembered that they had something to do, whatever it is, who knows what was going on to distract them. Okay. But at the end of the day, thank you, Allison. Thank you, Vogue Room. Okay. Oh, y'all did it before the timer. I need one more. Somebody can send 1 cent gift or a team gift. Thank you, Vogue Room, for the dancing bear. Thank you. Right. So it doesn't. Thank you, Glorious Locks. So it really doesn't matter why the client forgot, but a lot of times y'all are missing, y'all just leaving money out there because people will absolutely purchase. Sometimes people just have a question about it. They're like, I think I want it, but I'm wondering this one thing and I couldn't find the information on the page. I couldn't find it on the website. I went to their social media. I couldn't find the information. So sometimes you just reaching out, just sending an email, hey, you forgot to finish your checkout. Do you have any questions about it? Is there anything I can do to help you make your final decision? Right. And people will hit back with the questions. They may say, well, the shipping was really high. They'll tell you a myriad of reasons for why, and then you can figure out what you want to do to go ahead and get that to convert over and become a sale. Okay. Next, as far as reinforcement, I personally did a Q&A. Remember, I just talked about people having questions. So at the end of my live streams, if y'all remember, I was doing this last week. I would say, if you have any questions about the content I just covered or about the boot camp, go ahead and ask your questions. So at the end of every time I went live stream, if that correlated, thank you, Finn. I guess we'll do this. The bear's like, it's got like a shimmy. We'll shimmy with the bear. Oh, we on the beach. 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 Okay. Chad, I better get a better bra. This bear, y'all gonna have me shimmy all day, all night. So anyway, I know the bear is so cute. Anyways, I use the Q&A as a way to reinforce. If a lot of y'all get agitated when people have questions, y'all like, oh, I already answered that. I'm repeating myself over and over. Y'all, business is repetitive. Okay. It just is. Business is repetitive. All right. If people are asking questions, that's good. That means they're trying to figure out how they can incorporate this thing into their life. That means they're trying to figure out how to use it. That means they want to know more about it. That means they're trying to figure out how they can implement it, whatever it is. So people asking questions is actually a good thing. The more questions you have, the more sales you're going to get. So it's really important for you to open up different avenues for people to be able to ask their questions, whether it's through the emails, whether it's through your live stream, whether it's through telling people to DM you back. It really does not matter. Okay. It really does not matter at all. You just want to make sure that people can ask their questions. Also, another form of reinforcement I did an actual official Q&A. Okay. So in the official Q&A, I did that via Zoom, and I went through and I said, this is everything that's in the boot camp, who is for, what you can expect, what you can expect to get out of it. And then I let people ask me questions. At the end of that, I emailed that out to people, right, that were on my list, and because they may have not been able to make the Q&A, right? So I emailed it out to them. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 120 likes. We're at 109. So reinforcement is key. Also, thank you to my number one, Pen to Profit, Vogue Room LLC, Glorious Locks, SNHB. Everybody, please make sure you're following the top three bubbles, Pen to Profit, Vogue Room LLC, Glorious Locks, SNHB. And y'all, please spam the chat for our MVP, Pen to Profit, Pen to Profit. That's the number one bubble you see with the MVP on it. Thank you to Amber Marie, True Self, Alyssa Mitchell, 357, Teddy J. Jones, thank you. Tiffany Graves, thank you. Allison Clemens on the board again, thank you. Tara Bolden, thank you so much. Adrian Fit Lifestyles, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Now, there's another portion of reinforcement that a lot of people are not using, okay? So remember how I was telling y'all about we were just talking about the emails, and I was telling y'all how I stacked the page with strategic content that was basically reinforcing that I know my stuff when it comes to monetization of an app, right? So when I stacked the page, if it was a longer piece of content, like if it was 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, I would send out an email, give a summary, and tell people, watch this short 7-minute video, watch this short 5-minute video. It's going to break down XYZ element of P for you. And I would also include a link to my offer. Okay. People like it because they don't have to watch something for 10 minutes. I mean, they don't have to watch something for 30 minutes to an hour. They like being able to watch something that's 10 minutes or less. That's something that people actually enjoy. And again, this is how you can get multi uses out of that content. Also, if you can have like break it down into little smaller clips or highlights, you can do that and point people over in the direction to the full video. Also, if you're a part of any other type of like group or something like that, and you know people would like that information, you're going to drop it there. So that's why this is called reinforcement. You're not really doing anything outside of what you've already been doing. You're just coming back in to reinforce. And my last reinforcement tip, a lot of you guys that are using your emails, you're not resending to the unopens. So if you go and look at, if you send an email, you're going to look in there and you're going to see a certain percentage open. It may say 30% open, 20% open, 17% open, 45% open, whatever your email open rate is. Nobody has a 100% email open rate. Nobody does. Okay. So a huge reinforcement opportunity y'all are missing. You're going to resend that email to unopens. You change the subject line. Don't resend with the same subject because that subject line did not get their attention. It did not get them to open the email. So you're going to change the subject line. If there's anything you need to update, inside of the email because it's no longer valid, because maybe you're going to resend something that you just emailed out 48 hours ago or something like that. Okay, you're going to make sure that there's still the link to your product and you're going to send that back. You're going to send it right on back out. A lot of y'all would pick up so much money if y'all started using these reinforcement techniques as far as like emailing out your abandoned carts and checking on incentives, taking your, I was talking about repurposing the content that's already here, giving it legs by putting it inside of other groups or inside of emails, also resending to those unopened emails and hosting like official Q&As or informational sessions about your offer and what people can expect and sending that out to the audience. That's some of the easiest ways ever that you guys will be able to monetize a platform. And a lot of you guys aren't able to do it because you're not taking these very simple steps to help you make more money. Now, if you guys feel like that information is helpful, if y'all feel like that was useful, y'all tap that screen and go and get us up to 125,000 likes. Okay. Period. Boom. y'all make sure y'all out here doing it big in these streets. Okay. If you can contribute to the live goal of the Dancing Bear, and go ahead and you can send that. If you want to send a team gift, you can send that thing as well. All right. We are now officially moving into Q&A. Okay. And before we get into Q&A, I got a question for y'all. Now, how many of y'all found those 7 steps actually helpful with somebody giving you real information on how to sell your stuff without running an ad or using any influencer marketing? Okay. Yes. Thank you, Just Monet. Thank you, Sheree. All right. So, how many of y'all would love for me to help you put together your own rollout, your own launch, so you can make some sales on TikTok? Because y'all already know I got something for you. Okay. I got a workshop next weekend. Okay. In this workshop, we're going to go through how you actually choose a profitable offer. In the workshop, we're going to go through how you price your offer, because there is a psychology to pricing. We're going to go through how to create your images or graphics, because a lot of y'all are out here struggling with the images and with the graphics for this stuff. So we're actually going to go through creating them. We're going to create them together. Like, I'm going to be like, boom. I'm like, I click this, you click that. I do this, you do that. Okay. We also are going to go through creating your digital offer pages from scratch, because a lot of y'all haven't even taken the step of being able to set up so someone can purchase from you. Some of y'all have offer pages. Thank you, Queen Niche, but your offer pages are missing a whole lot. Okay. Your offer pages are missing a lot out here in these streets. So we're going to go through that process, and I'm going to take you guys through the rollout. Because even though I talk about having the page stacking and having the content that correlates with the offer, sometimes people still have questions or they're not sure how to apply that for their particular business. So if that is you, okay, and if that's what you got going on in these streets, what you need to do is click the link in my bio and you need to tap the first button. You're going to see a TikTok sales, okay, workshop. This is a 1-day workshop, okay, 1-day workshop, all right, but we're going to be together for hours. I'm not even going to lie to you. There's no way we can choose your offer, go through the pricing, create your images and graphics, and build out your pages, and go through the rollout stuff and get done with it in under 2 hours. Okay, like this is an actual workshop. The reason it's a workshop, you're gonna leave with stuff done. Right? Workshop, you're working as we go through it. All right. So this should be $197 for y'all to come to this workshop. $27 for anybody that gets in before 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. The price, I'm promising you, the price will go up at midnight. Okay. So if you're trying to get in at the lowest price possible because your money is a little funny, you're going to click the link in my bio and tap the first button to get in that thing. If you got a friend that's in business or starting a business or someone you know that's on TikTok and they're trying to monetize, baby, you better invite them. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. Now, in the meantime, I need everybody to spam the chat for our MVP, Queen Niche. Okay, Queen Niche 11. Spam the chat with Queen Niche 11 in your crowns. Just Monet, personalized, is a number 2. Sheree is a number 3. Y'all, please follow the top 3 bubbles: MVP, Queen Niche 11, Just Monet, personalized, and Sheree number 3. Riri, thank you so much. Mika Finance, thank you. Allison Clemens, thank you. Team Tasty Black, hey, Tasty Black, thank you so much. Mimi, thank you. Michelle Lily Edwards, thank you. Alyssa Mitchell, 357, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Now, y'all can ask me any questions y'all want about this here workshop that's next weekend. Y'all can ask me any questions y'all want about what we went through today. I took a course with Ashley and it was way more. Y'all better jump in, baby. They better jump in, honey. Cause I went back and forth. I was like, do I want to do this for this price? Cause I already know it's going to be a lot of hard work on me. And I was like, I'm going to be frustrated because I'm not charging what I should charge for the amount of work I'm going to have to do. But then I was like, at the same time, like I'm doing, like I need to be able to assist people that would not be able to afford to come into a workshop, you know what I'm saying, on a normal basis. So I was like, boom. I was like, anybody that pull up tonight, they can get in for $27. I was like, that's how we're going to work that out. And it will be back to regularly scheduled pricing. You say you appreciate me for this. You're welcome. Hold on. Let me drop the link for y'all over here in YouTube land. I forgot YouTube is set up different. I'm sorry. Okay. If you're in YouTube and you want to come to the workshop, I just dropped the link. Hold on, and I got it pinned. If you click the link that I just pinned up here in YouTube, it'll take you right over to the page. Yeah, it's only 27. It's a workshop. It's a long workshop. You said just take all your money. Emily, I don't want to take all your money. I just want some of it. And I want to make sure you get a return. My goal typically is for if a client spends money with me, I would like for y'all to get I would like for y'all to make 10 or 20 times back whatever y'all spent. That's normally the goal. That I'm looking for. Is the workshop for beginners with a low following? Yeah, because we're in this workshop, we're not really focused on building your followers. We're doing that more in the boot camp. This workshop is designed for you to make sales. So we're actually going to be working on like the setups and the mechanics because a lot of people don't know that. Like a lot of y'all don't know how to put together your graphics. A lot of y'all don't know how to put together a digital offer page that's actually going to convert. A lot of y'all have no idea what to price your stuff. A lot of y'all definitely don't know how to put together a rollout. Like even though I just told y'all to stack your page and that you have to have content that correlates with your offer, a lot of y'all will sit here and y'all be like, well, I don't know what to put in my stories. I don't know what to put on my page. I don't know what to put in my timeline. So we're going to go through all of that so you actually can effectively sell. Do you have to have Samcart before you come? You'll need Samcart or Shopify, either or. Will it work with direct sales offers? If you're breaking down your stuff, if you have a funnel, yes, Anita. If you don't have a funnel, you're not breaking down your stuff, you're going to have a challenge because you're going to be missing an important step that's in between there. Is it okay to register in addition to the boot camp? Kelly, I actually recommend it that you come in, especially if you're in the boot camp, because remember the boot camp is over monetization and building your followers. So like on the infrastructure side, for sure, it'll be a big help. Hey, what's going on, Urkel? You said I got 37 wins. Is that how many I got? Okay, come through. Thank you for the Corgi. Who just sent me a Corgi? I haven't seen Corgi in a while. Glorious Locks, thank you for the Corgi. Thank you so much. Is it? Let's see. They only got questions over here. You said it's 80. Oh, okay. Shout out to us for the 80 wins. Let's go, Kingdom. Glorious Locks, thank you for the Corgi. It's always funny to me because whenever Corgi comes in and does a little shake, Corgi is always on beat if I'm playing music. I'm like, how's that happening? Thank you, Jess Monet. Thank you so much. Jess, do you know how to drop your glove? If you know how to drop your glove, just drop your glove. Just cause I feel like if I battled like this weekend, I may or may not see you, and I don't want the glove to get wasted. So drop that glove. What site is cheaper to sell digital products? Sam's Cart or Shopify? Shopify is the least expensive for sure. Sam's Car has better. Thank you, Jess. Y'all, if you're gonna send a gift me through the glove, tap the glove and send your gift. Thank you so much. Just because, girl, I don't know if you're gonna be back or not. So I don't want to waste it. And I plan to run it up. So you said I'm lost. I need a class from scratch. Black Liberties, if you need a class from scratch as far as like putting together your digital offer page and the graphics and going through what your rollout should be, come to the workshop. If you need like help building a funnel and stuff like that, you would need to come into my Instacorn Academy. Or you can pay us and we'll do it for you. Hey, Nails by Carnita, what's going on? Will there be a replay of the workshop? There's an order bump, and on the order bump, if you want to purchase the replay, you can purchase the replay on the order bump for sure, for sure. Thank you, Sherelle. You said you all right, you be in and out, Jess. I appreciate it when you hear. That's why I got some people I know if I send out that battle team email, there's probably about 14, 15 y'all. I know for sure you are coming unless you got, something that you obligated to. But it's about 14, even if y'all be obligated to stuff and y'all be like this, y'all be in y'all stuff still, in there battling with us. So it's about, I know I got about a good 14. I know for a fact they pulling up. Everybody else, is it if you're in, if you're not? I'm not mad at you either. I'm not mad at you either. Everybody, give it up to Glorious Locks SNHB. Please spam her in the chat. Spam Glorious Locks SNHB. Spam Glorious Locks SNHB. Please spam her in the chat, you guys. So that is our number 1. Make sure you put the crowns up behind her. Theo Washington is our number 2. Please make sure you're following our number 2, Bubble Theo Washington. Sheree is our number 3. Please make sure you're following Sheree. So right now, I need y'all to follow 3 people: Glorious Locks SNHB, Theo Washington, and Sheree. Please follow them. Jess Monet coming through with the number 4. Hey, Mrs. No Matter What, how you doing today? Mimi, Finesse Your Mess, Alyssa Mitchell, 357, Allison Clemens, Stormy Cat Woke. Thank you to everyone that is contributed. All right. Do we have any more questions before we dismiss today about anything that I went over today? Is of how I made $25,838.28 out here in these TikTok streets selling my own stuff without using any of the ads. Or if y'all got any questions about the workshop coming up next weekend, either way, okay? I'm gonna do a countdown to 10, and if I don't see no questions pop up, then that means that we is gonna be dismissed. Thoughts on stand stores? A lot of people like stand store, easy makeup, but a lot of people like stand store. Stand store doesn't necessarily integrate with everything else though, but a lot of people like stand store. You say you just signed up, the workshop definitely needed. I got you. I didn't finish the difference between Samcart and Shopify. I didn't know that y'all wanted a difference between it. So basically, Samcart has the higher conversion as far as with a one page. Shopify though has all kinds of little apps and widgets to help you with the pop-ups and the order bumps, and Shopify finally put in a software that people can do subscriptions, so I'm really happy about that. But if you have digital products and stuff, Shopify is tricky because you have to go in and kind of manually fulfill. Any of the apps that are supposed to do it for us, they have not worked for us on Shopify. So that's another thing. Wix, I don't like Wix. And please understand, I'm a person, like, I've been using Wix for a long time. Even all those little updates and shifts and stuff they got now, I was using Wix before the end. I was using Wix when you still had to code the Flash. Understand, I've been using Wix for a long time. But Wix, the way Wix has almost isolated themselves. And what I mean by that is they are not friendly to use with the social media apps. So if you are like a service provider or like a About Us, I think Wix is good for that. But if you're trying to have high conversion through social media, Wix is not your friend. The websites take a long time to load. They're kind of clunky. They are not mobile friendly, so it's really frustrating to people because you normally have to build the one page for a desktop and then go through and build it another way for a mobile device. Also, with Wix, a lot of the stuff that they're trying to privatize and have on their own when it comes to like the email funnels and stuff like that, when it comes to like your pipelines, they do not do a good job with it. I think Wix is a good place to have like a standing website, but as far as for like e-commerce or selling, they've just privatized too much and they don't play nice with the other platforms. You said you hated that on Wix. Yeah. Now Wix is going to give you the most beautiful out of any of the pages, but they just don't play nice with everybody else. Does Samcart or Shopify provide lead pages? No. Lead pages, I'm glad you asked that. A lot of people get very confused about the different tools that you're using. Lead pages is a form of a landing page software. And so it's its own separate entity. When we talk about trends not related to our niche, are we simply sharing our opinions? You can share your opinions, you can share your thoughts, you can do a summary or a recap, you can do a poll, you can ask the audience to share their opinion and never share yours and just be like, hey, this is a place, to drop the information. You can play that however you want to play it. Some, like I said, some people like me, we don't care. Well, when you're not gonna bully us into something, you're not gonna make us think something else. You're not gonna scare us. We don't care. We don't care. Okay. But some people, I understand that the internet is a scary place. Okay, since you that let's use Risa Tisa as an example. Okay. Baby, if any of y'all go look at my Instagram, baby, that comment section is in shambles. Okay. The people were shocked that I had a totally different assessment of the situation than they did. Now, you will notice there's a post where I'm putting up stuff. This post has a bunch of likes. Not as many comments, but it has 100 some comments, maybe 200 some comments, but a bunch of likes. That's because a lot of people like what I was saying, but they're afraid to put their comments down because they don't want to be bullied by you psychos on the internet. I said what I said. Because this is what they'll do. If somebody has a different thought or a different opinion or a different assessment than them, well, then they want to try and get people fired. They want to go and leave these people's businesses, all of these negative reviews and stuff like that. They want to pop up at their offices. They want to dox them and stuff like that. And so because of that, there's an effect that even if people have, an opinion that they feel is opposite of the loudest, and please let me be clear, the loudest is not necessarily the most popular. Just some of these people are afraid of these people, this mob, okay, coming and attacking them. So that's why a lot of people won't say anything, because y'all notice as I said what I said and I start hosting lives, you start seeing more people coming in. They were like, yep, they were like, I see the same thing you see. I see it, the same situation you see it. So, and y'all would be surprised at how many private DMs and messages I've gotten. And I get it, because you know what I'm saying? When your business is growing, you may not be able to withstand a hit from these people coming at you like that just because they don't like the opinion that you gave. So that's why I was like, if it's something that's like a hot topic, or if you feel like, there's like an angry mob attached to it, you may not actually give your opinion. You may just put it out there and be like, what do you think? Or I'm just hosting space for this discussion. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, you can give your opinion or not give your opinion. That's going to be up to you how you want to play that. You can just give a recap. You said true. Hey, Chrissy, what's going on? What's going on, baby doll? Yeah, like I mean, it is what it is. So some of us out here, we be like, I ain't scared of you MFers, baby, because people that they was like, just hear me out. They was like, Ashley, I like you, but I'm disappointed that you got this take. You being insensitive, you ain't got no empathy. And I was like, baby, I got a lot of grace. I'm an idiot. Blink, blink, blink. Right? Because y'all want to call me a mean girl, baby. I'd rather be mean than stupid. And I'm not mean. Okay, a lot of things that she did was very, very mean, but y'all don't want to clock it. Y'all don't want to call it out because a lot of y'all operate on the same frequency. Who y'all don't get into that discussion though, do you? That people don't want to hear that a lot, baby. You're getting with somebody, okay, and you don't. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get. You said so. Samcart for the win. What are you selling, Kay? What's your offer? It depends on your offer, Kay. What's your offer? Because if you are selling like a lot of physical products, I feel like if you have over 10 products to sell, I think Shopify is better than Samcart. I think if you just sell like a few things or you have a few services, then Samcart is better. So what's your offer? What are you selling? I've been following you since the Periscope days. I adore you. Thank you so much, Anita. I adore you back. Thank you for being a Perry Pimp. What are my thoughts on PayHip? I don't have any thoughts on PayHip. I know a lot of people use PayHip, and they like it, and I think that's fine as long as the majority of your audience. Thank you, thank you, Thea. As long as the majority of your audience actually likes PayHip and they can process and they trust it, then I think it's fine. I'll be honest, the processor isn't that big of a deal. It's just making sure that people have the options for it to be accessible for them to purchase whatever it is. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. I want to start selling digital products. So I'm thinking Samcart. If you're gonna, yeah, Samcart is gonna be better if you're doing digital products and people are probably just purchasing one. But if you have multiple products and you want people to be able to add multiple things like to a cart, like a real shopping experience, like they can check out with 4 or 5 different things, then Shopify is gonna be better for that. You said same. I miss Periscope. That's where I found you. Thank you, Sherelle. Shout out to all the Perry Pimps in the building. That's why I love TikTok. TikTok is everything Periscope was supposed to be. Periscope just couldn't get their head out of their butt. TikTok reminds me of Periscope just on steroids, to be honest. But very, very same, very, very similar format. Can you transition from one to the other as your business grows? You absolutely. You can always transition your tools over in your business. Always. Okay. Your business is a living entity. Okay. It has the ability to grow and it has the right to be able to grow and evolve and get better and get stronger. It absolutely 100% does. Do I have any thoughts on Etsy? I like Etsy. I just feel like Etsy sellers should not only sell on Etsy. And what I mean by this, Etsy is great as far as it being a marketplace and people are able to find you on there that normally would never find you because a lot of individuals' SEO is not going to be Etsy's SEO. And y'all know how Etsy has like suggested products and stuff like that. So I love Etsy as far as it being a marketplace for creatives and for small business owners and people that make like really special stuff. But I also think it's a great mistake to only sell on Etsy. I think you need to have something set up in the back end where you can do direct sales and then you're able to retain more of your profit. Mm-hmm. Any other questions, y'all? You said how? What you mean how? How what? You can't just ask me how. You got to ask me something specific. Specific is terrific. Help me help you. So if I have multiple digital products, still do Samsung, are you going to be offering those digital products at one time? You see what I'm saying? This has a lot to do with like your model. So like if you like, let's say you got 4 digital products and you rotate one a quarter, Samcart is going to be better. But if you're trying to set up an experience where people may buy 2 or 3 of your digital products at one time, and you're not setting them up as like order bumps and stuff like that, then Shopify would be better. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? It really depends on your model. So do you have like one core digital product and then you're offering the others order bumps? Well, then Samcart is going to be better. But if people are coming and they're buying 2 of these or they're buying 3 of these, sometimes then your Shopify would be better. How do I feel about GoDaddy? I do workshops, but not really selling. Should I focus on lives and give the information out on the live? What do you mean by you do them, but you don't focus on selling? Are you saying you do workshops and your workshops aren't really selling? Okay, one or two things. Either you got the wrong target audience, okay, or people feel like they don't feel like your information is valuable enough to where it's making an impact or helping them get progress to where they feel like they need to pay for it. And I haven't seen your content, so I can't really call it because it really could be that you just need to shift your audience and then your workshops will start selling like that. You know what I'm saying? Targeting is 80% of the game. Young time, yes. Targeting is 80% of the game, y'all. If you get the right target audience, you can sell anything. Anything. That's why when people hit me up, they're like, "Oh, I have this business idea. Do you think it'll work?" I'm always like, "Yes." Do y'all have no idea how many clients I have that they worked with other people and those other people told them that their businesses were going to fail or that their businesses wouldn't work, and then they come and work with me and now they're making like crap loads of money. So I just I believe anything. That's right. F them. Okay, Bruno, that part. Let's see. Have you helped someone that's starting from scratch? Yep. Hey, if any of my clients are still in here and you started your business from concept, um, you drop the money, drop the dollar signs or the money bags or the euro, the yen in here a lot. Fit Fine Flawless that's on this app on TikTok, we did we do 500,000 her first year together or the second year? She definitely did over a quarter million her first year. I can't remember if the 500,000 was the first year or not that we did together. 25 credit repair, affluent sisterhood, 500,000. Tay Sweat, y'all know him for STB. STB did not exist until we got together. Tay's one of my clients that does over $10 million a year. He's like one of my starred students. Yeah, all the time. All the time. Most of my clients, the relationship boosters, everybody sees how big they are now. A lot of those products and all that stuff they got now did not exist until we started working together. So yeah. Uh yeah. Like that's like I don't mind. We could take we could take anything. Y'all, I have a client and she does waist trainers. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of the name of her company. She's across the sea from me. She's not even in the States. She does over $300,000 a year. So yeah, I got a lot of clients. We get started from scratch. But I'm gonna tell you this: like, if you come to the workshop, it'll give you a running start. But if you want success like those clients, they all work with me in Instacoin or the continuous coins or Jumpstart. They all work with me anywhere from like 12 months to 18 months. Yeah. hmm So just FYI, like I mean, you can kind of pick and choose and get a product here and there. But though when y'all see my clients that be having these crazy numbers, they're like, oh, I work with Ashley and I made $896,000 in a year. They were working with me one to one. They weren't just I'm just do a workshop here and a $20 product here or there. That's not how they were working. They work with me constantly. Okay. What about changing industries? Financial literacy, credit to digital products. Why would you need to change the industry? The digital product is not an industry. The digital product is just a product that somebody can consume. So if you're doing financial literacy and credit, you should still be able to have your digital products, whether it's workshops, assessments for people, whatever it may be, you still will be able to have your product though. hmm A digital product is just like a digital product, a physical product. A product is a product, right? The physical product is just tangible. It's not right. Like multiple industries have physical products. It's the same thing with a digital product. Same thing. hmm Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna get on down because I got to go and run some errands. And I only got 38 minutes to get to where I gotta go. All right. So anyway, any of you guys that want to come to the workshop next weekend, click the link in my bio, tap the first button. It'll give you the details. If you want the low price, sign up today. Like right now. Okay. Will I be offering it tomorrow? Yes, but it will cost more. Will I be offering it next week? Yes, but it will cost more. Okay. If you don't want to pay the $197, sign up today. If you want to get a replay of it, you'll see it on the order bump where you can order the replay. There's a workbook I'll be using inside of the course too. I'm inside of the workshop. If you want that workbook, then add that to the order bump as well. I'm going to try and get back on this evening. Like I said, y'all, if I come back on, it'll be after 8 o'clock p.m. I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on since we didn't have phone service earlier today. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. And other than that, Kingdom, thank you everybody that tapped. Thank you everybody that typed. Thank you for all 152 of you guys that shared with somebody. I think that may be a share goal for